So now that we've gone over how to start seeds, let's go ahead and talk about what we need to do to maintain and take care of them. I've moved this over here next to my seed stand where I already have some older seeds and some seeds that we started from the last video. So let's check it out. First, I thought I would show you kind of what our seed starting rack looks like from a distance, top level, medium, and then our lower level. They're all hooked up to lights. We have them on a switch system, which I'll show you. And it just gives us the ability to start about 3 trays each level. And it's worked out really, really well so far. You know you need to water your plants when you touch the surface of the soil and it feels dry to the touch. That's about then. You don't want to overwater because it will cause root rot and your plants will severely suffer from that. So next we're going to go over something called bottom watering, and that is when we lift up a cell from the tray and we water into the water tray. It allows the soil to pull up the water as it needs it versus pulling it down from the top, which can cause the plants to sink and cause fungus and mold issues. And it just really allows the plant to take in what it needs versus giving it too much. You pour the water in and you let it sit there for about 10 minutes, and then you come and check and make sure that the soil has grabbed all of the water up from that bottom tray. And if it hasn't, then you need to pour the water out from the water tray. I do that by removing a few of these single cells and really holding in the rest with my hand to make sure that the excess water isn't just sitting there causing root rot. You'll also see that I have my plants sitting up on these blocks, and that's to get it closer to the lights that I have set up, because when they're little, you want them as close to your lighting source as possible. And I've just, in the meantime, before they get bigger, just taken some blocks that I had around the house and lifted them up so they're closer to the light. Lights that I currently have hooked up on top are these key lights, and they have their own little switch. I'll link these lights in the description. And other light options would be to take a regular old garage light and either this one I just use the same bulb, and it's not gonna do as well as a specific grow light, but it will still do, your plants will do better with this than nothing. So that's another option, as well as even if you do just switch out the bulb, it's much cheaper than going and buying this whole new system. I'll kind of shut these off and show you how they work. They're connected to each sheet by each other, and then we've used zip ties to connect them to the stand. There is their plug-in source right there, which we have then zip tied all of these along the edge so that we can control which lights are on and off at all times, or just a master switch to turn them all on. To give everybody kind of an update on the plants that I've already started. Here we have our celery starts and more onions. I had two sections that didn't take off originally because I had some really old seeds that I tried to use and they just didn't germinate, so I restarted those, and hopefully they'll all grow up without blocking those out too much. And here I have my kale. My cat actually came and stepped on and ripped those heads off of those, so I'll have to replant those. And then I have some mustard and some spinach. And then again, older seeds, so they did not germinate. I'll have to retry with some different stuff, and then some more lettuce in the back. These are the seeds that we started in my last video, and it looks like, again, some germination issues because of the older seeds, but we'll just keep moving forward.